you usually do every day? Because you are in vacation, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. So, what do you do every day? What do you do, Terry, every day?
Just swimming.
Just swimming? You do swimming every day?
Yes.
Wow, you go swimming every day. That's good. So you like swimming.
Right.
So there are many strokes of swimming, right?
Right.
So do you know freestyle?
Yes, I know.
Okay, so are you good at freestyle?
Yes.
Okay.
Four are very good. Four.
What is that for? What's that for?
I don't know how to sing English.
Okay. So there are four common swimming styles. All right, we have breaststroke. You know breaststroke?
I don't know what breaststroke means.
In English, you don't know.
Yes.
Okay, I will write it down. Okay, you follow teacher on page 28. Okay, I'll be writing here. Okay, I'll be writing like, wait a minute, okay?
Okay.
So, different swimming strokes. Okay, the most common one is freestyle, right?
Right.
Okay. Then there's another one which is breaststroke. You know breaststroke?
Yes, I know breaststroke.
Oh, really? You know that? Okay. Swimming. Oh, wait a minute. I'll be writing it, okay? Oh, butterfly. You know butterfly?
Yes.
This is so difficult. You know all of the, yeah, butterfly.
I know butterfly too. I can swim. I can swim the butterfly too.
Wow, that is so difficult, you know.
Yes. And it's very tired.
Yeah, it's tiring. You
Yes.
say tiring.
Tiring.
Okay. So I'll be showing you some pictures here. Okay?
Okay.
Are you with me on page 28?
Yes.
Can you see the
Yes,
can
I
you
can see.
can you see them? Okay, good. So that's butterfly. Then breaststroke is this. Okay, wait a minute. Can you see breaststroke?
Yes, I can see breaststroke.
Do you also do that?
Not always.
Not always. I think this is also difficult. Oh, sorry. This one, the last one is backstroke. Do you do that? Backstroke swimming?
No.
No, you don't?
No, I don't.
Okay, this is also good. But I think the most common one is freestyle, right?
Right.
Why did you learn swimming?
Because my mom tell me to learn it.
How old were you when you started swimming?
Grade 1.
Grade 1, so you're 7-year-old. Were you 7 years old then?
Yes.
When you were in grade 1, it means you're 7. Is it correct?
Correct.
Okay. Do you enjoy swimming?
Yes.
Can you imagine that Teacher Cha doesn't know how to swim?
Yes.
Teacher Cha doesn't know how to swim.
Oh.
Yeah. I envy you because you can swim well. Right?
Right.
So, you know what? It's so important. It's very important to swim. So, you are very lucky because your parents sent you to a swimming class. Right? So, can you tell me, do you compete to other school? Do you go for competitions or not? Because you're 9 years old now, right?
Right.
So you've been swimming for 3 years, correct?
Yes.
Oh, 2
Correct.
years, 2 years. Because you said you were 7, so now you're 8. So you're 9. So it's been 2 years.
No, I think I'm 10 now.
Oh, you're going to 10. You're turning 10.
Yes.
Okay. So when it's gonna be?
I think I'm 10.
You're already 10.
Yes.
Oh, why you're not sure about that? What year were you born? What was the year?
97.
97, 1997?
Yes.
Okay, let me
No.
see.
No.
No, I don't think 2007.
Yes.
Maybe 2000,
2008.
2008. Okay. When is your birthday? When is your birthday? What month?
6/14.
Okay, so you were born June 14. So you're already 10. You're not 9 anymore. You're already 10, right?
Right.
Okay, so you're already 10. So you've been swimming since you were 7. So you've been swimming for 3 years now, right?
Right.
Did you join some swimming competitions?
Yes.
Oh, did you win?
No, I didn't have swimming certification.
Oh, no competitions, just swimming. Right?
Right.
I think you are already a fast swimmer. Am I correct? Because you've been swimming for 3 years now. So I guess you're already good at swimming. Right, Terry? Okay. Okay, Terry, let's now go on to the lesson. So I gave you a homework, right?
Right.
So we're going to continue the discussion about comparing or compare. So the scientists also use this method or this one of the way for them to achieve their goal, okay? In order for them to discover something or to learn something, they also need to compare. And they usually do this during the experimentation, okay? Normally they also do some comparisons. Okay, it's very important for them to know the differences and the likeness of everything. Okay, so did you do your homework by yourself, Terry?
Yes.
Did you or did you ask your parents to help you with
I did it by myself.
I did it by myself.
I did it by myself.
Very good. Okay, so teacher will try to organize your answers. Always begin with the capital letter whenever you start your sentence. Okay, never forget that. So please follow teacher on page 27 at your homework, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so let's try to do it now, okay? So before I check your homework, can you tell me again what's the meaning of compare?
It means
It means
it means
it means
it means.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It means what?
It means to see how things are alike and different.
Okay, so it means it's alike and different. Okay, so when you say compare, okay, you are trying to see how are things alike and different. Okay, so that's the meaning of compare. And the scientists also do comparisons. Okay, they do compare. They compare. Okay, the scientists compare. Okay, so there are 3 flowers that I have asked you yesterday to tell me, all right, about their likeness, right? I mean, how do they alike and how do they different? Okay, so you have to tell teacher about these 3 flowers. So we have iris, daffodil, and lilac, right?
Right.
Are you familiar with these 3 flowers?
I don't know.
Okay. You don't know, but so it's your first time to know these flowers or to see these flowers? Okay, I think we have many flowers also here in the Philippines. There are so many flowers. In fact, there are some places, you know, if you live in a cold country, I think you also have flowers. But if you live in a tropical country, as long as it's not very hot, okay, just tropical. I mean, not too cold, not too hot, okay. I think it is the best place to plant flowers, okay. Well, let's talk about now the differences and the likeness of these 3 flowers. So let's read your homework, okay? So let's talk about first their differences.
Their differences.
Okay, you read your answer, please.
They have different size, colors, stem, petal.
They have different sizes, colors, stems with an S, and petals. Okay, always remember, Terry, after the comma, can you please follow teacher on page 27? Can you see that? This comma, okay, I will make it bigger so you can see it. That comma, you always have to put a space after you write the comma, like that. You see it?
Yes, I can see it.
You have to put a comma all the time. But here at the last part, you have to write end. Okay, you understand, teacher?
Yes, I understand it.
Okay, good. Okay, so don't forget that. Okay?
Okay.
Wow, what's wrong? Wait a minute. Okay. So they are, sorry. I will highlight this one first. They are different in. So you don't need to write down have anymore because you need to use are. Okay?
Okay.
Now, can you read? Don't read the red color anymore because it means wrong. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. You may read again. You can see what I'm highlighting here.
Okay.
This one. They are. No more have.
They are in different sizes, colors, stems, and petals.
They are in.
They are in.
Wait a minute. They are different. Oh, sorry. I don't need to write down in. Okay, sorry. I just got confused with that. They are different in. Okay, after different, you're gonna say in. Okay, say that again. Sorry, Terry. Can you read again?
Okay. They have different.
They are. No more have. You don't need to read have.
They are different in sizes, colors, stems, and petals.
Okay, so let's check the pictures if you're telling it correctly. So you said that they are different in sizes. Okay, so can you tell me their sizes? Okay, can you speak about their sizes? Let's talk about, you have to compare iris, daffodil, and lilac sizes.
Iris flower, I think, is the biggest.
Iris?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Oh, I think daffodil.
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 Okay. Why do you say it's biggest?
Because it's very I think iris flower is like a butterfly.
Okay. So it's bigger.
Right.
Okay, so you think iris is bigger flower. Right?
Right.
Okay. Then what else can you say about their sizes? Okay, I will help you how to compare the sizes, okay? So, I will try to do it this way. Iris flower is bigger among them all. However, what is that flower? Okay, however, lilac has many flowers in each stem, right? Or in each branch. Okay, I think branch. Branches. Okay, can you read that?
Okay. The iris flower is bigger among them all. However, lilac has many flowers in each branches.
That's right. So that's how you're gonna compare each sizes. Okay? So you were able to use bigger, but the other one, you know, the amount of the flowers of the other one is quite many, right? Okay? More than the others. Okay, next. Let's talk about the colors. Okay, let's talk about the colors. Okay, so what can you say about each flower's color? Okay, let's begin with iris again.
Okay. Iris flower is purple and yellow.
Iris flower is purple and yellow. Okay, iris flower is purple with a, I think, Is that yellow one? Oh yeah, it's yellow because it's the pollen grain is like yellow color. Okay, iris flower is purple with a yellow pollen. If I am not mistaken, it's a pollen grain. Okay, wait a minute. I have to double check if teacher's memory is still correct, okay?
Okay.
I want to double check the pollen grain. Okay, this is correct. Okay, wait. I'll show you pollen grain. Of a flower. Pollen grain. Okay. I want to share with you an example of pollen grain. Okay? So you will understand the meaning of pollen. Okay? So when you say pollen grain, oh, sorry. Or we may say pollen. Okay, I'll write down a picture. I'm gonna show you a picture. Can you see it? That's a pollen grain. Can you see? Can you see that? Okay, so the yellow part of the iris, okay, is also is yellow. So iris flower is purple with the yellow pollen grain, right?
Right.
Okay, that's correct. What about daffodil?
Daffodil, I think, is all yellow.
Alright, all is yellow. So you can just say iris flower is purple with the yellow pollen grain. Daffodil is yellow. And what about lilac?
Lilac is pink.
Is that pink?
And purple.
I think it's very near to purple color, but I think it's like, I think you're right. Pink is okay. It's quite near to purple color, so maybe it's like, fuchsia color, like that. Or I think, I want to say it's like dark pink, okay? So maybe we can call it like light purple, right? Purple. Okay, you may read now.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay. Iris flower is purple with a yellow pollen.
Green.
Green. Daffodil is yellow and lilac is light purple.
Yeah. Okay, good. So we're done at the sizes and colors. Let's go now to the stems. Okay, let's talk about each stem. Okay, Terry?
Okay.
Okay, what can you say each stem of the flowers? Let's begin with iris again. Try to compare the stems of each flowers. What can you say about iris and daffodil stems?
Mm, um, I think they don't have the pen.
You think what? Try to compare the stems of iris and daffodil. Can you try to compare them?
Their stem is green.
Okay. So, yeah, of course, they have green. They have both green. It's very common, actually, for a flower. They usually have green stems, okay? So, if you try to compare their stems, they have almost the same knot length. I mean, they are both long, right? Their stems are both long, right? Can you see it?
Right.
Yeah. Their stems are both long. I think what I can say there is that it's both long, right? While lilac, okay, what about lilac? What about the stem of lilac? Oh, one more thing. The stem is also soft, right? Daffodil and the iris stems are both soft. Okay, whereas lilac stem, although it's shorter, but it's quite thicker and hard, right?
Right.
Okay, so teacher will write it. Iris and daffodils stems are both long and soft, while lilac has shorter stem but a quite thicker and hard stem.
Okay.
Okay, you may read. Iris.
Okay. Iris and daffodil stems are both long and soft, while lilac has short stem.
Shorter stem,
Shorter stem, but a
quite
thicker and hard stem.
Okay, got it?
Yes, I got it.
I got it.
I got it.
Okay. So we're already done talking about the differences in sizes, colors, stems, and now let's go to the petals. Okay? Okay, they are also different in petals or with their petals. So let's talk about that. Okay, so let's talk about the petals. Okay, what can you say about iris petal comparing to the daffodil and lilac?
Iris petal is the biggest. And daffodil's petal is smaller than iris.
I think you already talked about the sizes, alright? I think what you're talking about is like the size, okay? I think you try to when you're talking about the petals, I think you can compare this just like what you mentioned earlier. You said that iris looks like a butterfly, right?
Right.
Yeah, you said that it looks like butterfly. Okay, so I think it's better to compare their petals with their looks. Okay, we have to focus with their looks, right? Okay, so I'll be writing petal, iris petal. Iris looks like a butterfly, right?
Right.
While daffodil looks like what? How does it look like? Check it out. How many what?
It's like a animal in the sea, in the sea,
Animal in a sea. Oh,
ocean.
can you tell me like a starfish?
Yes.
Ah, okay. So just I think it's better to say star, not a starfish. It looks like a star, right?
Right.
Yeah, so it has the petals are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay? But it looks like, okay? Not the same, but it looks like it. Okay, so while daffodil looks like a star, right?
Right.
Okay, so iris looks like a butterfly while daffodil looks like a star. Then, what about lilac? What can you say now about lilac? How does it look like?
Very small. It's like I think it's just like a flower.
Yeah, it's a flower, exactly. Because it's a flower. Right?
Right.
Okay, so tell me how it looks like. It looks like a very ordinary flower, right?
Right.
Okay, but it's small.
Right.
So teacher will write it. Okay? So iris looks like a butterfly while daffodil looks like a star. Lilac looks very ordinary and yet small. Right?
Right.
Okay, maybe you can read now. Iris.
Iris looks like a butterfly, while daffodil looks like a car,
A
like a
star.
star. Lilac looks very odd, trendy,
Ordinary
ordinarily,
and yet small.
in the end small.
Yeah. Okay? That's correct. Okay, so we're already finished describing with their differences. So how do you feel about that, Terry, when you compare? When you compare the differences among all of these three flowers, how do you feel about it?
Mm, 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 mm.
What? How do you feel about it when you compared all of these three flowers?
I think
Mm-hmm.
I know I know more about the flower.
Yeah, exactly. You know much more about what you know before, right?
Right.
Because, that's why the scientists try to compare. They usually, or they have to compare, not usually, but they always compare, okay? They always compare, mostly when they have, when they are undergoing the experimentations already, okay? So, when you try to do some experiment before you do it, you have to compare. Or during the experimentation, you also have to do comparisons like this so that you will know much deeper about your subject, right?
Right.
You feel good, Terry?
Yes, I feel
Do
good.
you feel good that you know much more?
Yes.
Yeah, and now you already know how they look like, about their sizes, okay, with their colors and their petals, right? So it's very good also that, okay, wait a minute, I think I'll be checking something here, okay? Hold on. Okay, so let's now continue with their likeness. Okay, so they are alike in some ways, right? They are also alike in some ways. Okay, I think with their similarities, or with the same thing that you can see in each of the flowers, you can tell very few, okay? But with the differences, you can tell so many things because most of the flowers are different. Just like a human being, like a person, or like us, like people, it's we are like we are like flowers, like when you talk about the differences. Like for example, Terry, um when you go to Taiwan. Hello, are you there?
Yes. Yes, I'm here.
Okay. You can say that a person is Taiwanese when you are in Taiwan, right?
Right.
Okay, why? Because it's very easy to distinguish. The people have smaller eyes, right? The
Right.
people are also white, but it's like a yellow white color of skin, right? What else? Small and very thin. Many Taiwanese are thin and small, right? Okay.
Right.
But what if Teacher Cha will go to your country? Do you think I will look the same as Taiwanese?
I think no.
Why not?
I don't know.
Really, you don't know.
Yes.
Why? You said no, but you don't know. Okay, I'll do it again. Let's say Teacher Cha, okay, because I'm a Filipino. I come from the Philippines, right?
Right.
So I'm not Taiwanese. Okay? So definitely when I go to your country, you will say that I'm a foreigner. Do you know what's the meaning of foreigner?
I don't have foreigner mean.
Okay. I'll write it, okay? Wait a minute. A person born in or coming one's own. Okay, so can you read the meaning of?
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Foreigner.
Foreigner is a person foreign or coming from a country other than one's own.
Okay, or I can say that a person who comes from another country. Who comes from another country. So when Teacher Cha will go to your country, you will not say that I am Taiwanese because I come from the Philippines, okay?
Okay.
I was born here in the Philippines. My parents are Filipinos and not Taiwanese. So I'm a foreigner. You understand?
Yes, I understand it.
So it's the same thing with the flowers that we're talking about. They are foreign with each other. They are different with each other. But sometimes they look they look the same in some ways. Okay? Like us, when I go to your country, you will say that, okay, I have eyes, I have nose, I have ears, I have 2 hands, I have 2 feet. So, we look the same, but it's very few things that we are the same. Okay? But when you try to compare the differences, you can tell many differences about the Filipino and the Taiwanese. You understand?
Yes, I understand it.
So I just try to compare a foreign, these 3 flowers to the person, because it's just like that. So you will not have hard time in comparing. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm just trying to say that when something is alike, you can tell just very few things. Okay? So let's go on now with your answer with their similarities. Okay, you read that.
Okay.
Go ahead. You may read that.
Where are you?
Okay. I'm on page 28
Oh,
with the alike, with your answer.
okay. The iris and daffodil seems not have this only iris have.
Lilac.
Lilac have.
Okay. Oh yeah, I agree with you. Iris and daffodil, they don't have leaves, right? While lilac has. All right. So it's actually bigger. The leaves of lilac are very much bigger than the flowers, right? So this is correct. I just have to correct a little bit of them. Wait a minute. The iris and daffodil. It's not sim, you don't need to use sims there because you can see it by your eyes. It doesn't give impression, all right? But you can already see it. Okay? So you cannot say sims, all right? The iris and daffodil, you just simply say, or you go direct to the point, like do not have. Okay? Do not have leaves. Only lilac has. Okay? That's one thing that they are okay, but I think the iris and daffodil do not have leaves. Okay, this is not what we call alike, okay? But what you said is correct, okay? I think you have to tell this in the differences, okay?
Okay.
You are talking about like different. You have to say something like, how are they alike with each other?
Okay.
Their stems are all green, right?
Right.
That's the meaning of alike. They are the same in some ways. So but this sentence, I think I will write it down with a different categories, okay?
Okay.
And I think I want to write it down, okay, with their petals. Oh, sorry. Okay. So I think I would like to write down here that these flowers have all green stems, right?
Right.
Look at their stems. They are alike with their stems. What do you think they are all alike? They all have pollen grains, right?
Right.
Yeah. They also have pollen grains. What else?
I think no more.
No more?
Yes.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I think so. So I told you, you can tell very few things that they are alike, right? But with their differences, you can tell so many things, right, Terry? Just like your classmates, you can tell many different things with your classmates, right?
Right.
Yeah, like okay, let's say, okay, can you tell me some of your classmates who are close to you?
I don't know how to sing English.
You don't know
I
how
don't
to,
know their English name.
you don't know their English name. Okay, just say it in Chinese.
Uh, uh, uh,
Say it in
I
Chinese.
forgot. I think I forget.
You forgot their names?
No, I don't know who sit close to me.
Really?
Really.
Okay. So let's say Terry and I will make a name, David, okay? Let's say David is your classmate. You have to think about of David as your close friend. Okay, you have to think about your close friend. You have a close friend, right?
Right.
Let us name your close friend as David. So do you think Terry and David are the same people?
No.
No, they aren't, right? They are different people. But they are alike in some ways. They are both students, right? Terry and David are both students. They are both 10 years old. They are both, Terry and David are both going to school. You know, you can tell some, very few things about Terry and David. But when you talk about their differences, like Terry is nice, but David isn't. Only for example, okay? So you can also say Terry has bigger eyes than David. Okay? Terry is taller than David. You can tell much more about with the differences. So comparisons or comparing is also important with the scientists, all right, because it can be very helpful for their discoveries, for their project, for their experiments, okay?
Okay.
Most especially to their studies. The scientists do not stop studying. They keep on studying. So, do you like studying, Terry?
No.
No, you don't. But you told me you want to be a scientist. You want to be a scientist, right? You should.
Actually, no.
You no anymore. But yesterday you told me you want to be a scientist.
Really?
Yeah, right? Isn't it?
I think I forgot.
Okay. Well, Terry, I will give you a homework, okay?
Okay.
Just give me a minute. Okay, so we're already done with compare, and I think we discussed it quite longer today, right?
Right.
So we will proceed now on page 30. We're going to talk about next week on Tuesday, on page 30, okay? Check it out. Follow teacher on page 30. Can you see it?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay. What are we going to talk about on Tuesday?
Mm. Mm.
You can see it? It's about classify, right?
Oh, right.
Classify. So I want you to study the meanings of classify on page 30 and the scientific method also. Okay? Classification, I think that's the last part. I am not so sure, but it is very important to know how to classify as well. Okay, so after you study classify, that's actually the last lesson in giving each meanings. Okay, then we will proceed if we still have time. On Tuesday, we will continue talking about scientific method. Okay, so I want you to study the meaning of classify. Okay,
Okay.
and then try to give me some example of classifications. Okay, so teacher will write it here. I'm on page 31. Kindly follow me in there.
Okay.
I'll be writing your homework here on page 31. Study the meaning of classify. And try to give example of classification.
Okay.
Just a minute. Okay, you got it?
Yes, I got it.
Okay, so this is gonna be your homework for Tuesday. Okay, Terry, I'll just see you then. Thank you for your time. And have a great weekend, okay? Bye, Terry.
Bye.
Okay. Have a great day. Bye. See you. Bye, Terry.
Bye.
Okay, bye.